All right, girls and guys, let's get it together, okay? So, y'all know I love to show y'all how you can make life easier for yourself. So, let's get it together. What I'm making now is um, a breakfast casserole that is going to be something that we can eat throughout the week and it's going to help to stretch. This right here is all purpose bacon mix. This is biscuit mix right here. So if you got some Bisquick or something right here, you can use this. I just whipped this up and I also just whipped up some sausage here. So we're going to use this too. And I just greased my pan here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly whip up some eggs and then throw them in here. And then I'm going to show y'all what else we're going to do. So I'm going to use probably about 6 or 7 eggs and throw them in here. Give me just a second. Okay, so the reason I be sharing my recipes with y'all is because I like to cook. Y'all know I love being wifey. It's my thing. But also, I was just watching a video or a collection of TikToks where people are like complaining about how broke they are. Of course, we all are feeling it. But baby, you're gonna have to learn how to work smarter and not harder. First of all, cut the name brands, okay? Everything in this house is great value right now, okay? Milk is milk is almond milk, eggs is eggs, okay? We even got the market side, cage-free eggs, okay? You can still do cage-free. These was $3.92 at Walmart, okay? Casseroles. You want to eat from home. If you are claiming that you're broke and you eat at Uber Eats every day, you're doing it wrong, baby. You're doing it all wrong. I'm gonna do about 6 eggs here. But there are ways to cut costs. I had a friend who was telling me how she didn't have no money to do this and that. I ain't gonna say her personal business because she gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But she was claiming that she didn't have no money to do this and that. I can't move and all this other stuff. But she said that she have a weekly wax appointment. Sweetheart, I got a video up where I use Veet on my eyebrows and I get a perfect result every time. It looks just like I went and got a wax. When I do my lady maintenance, my girly maintenance, baby, I use Veet. Veet is very sensitive. Now, you want to use it at your own disclaimer. You want to use it at your own risk. I'm not claiming that it's not going to do anything to you, but girl, I get bald from the rooter to the tutor. Period. And all I paid for was the product. So there are ways to cut costs these days. You just have to look around and see what can you cut costs on. And also you have to not consider social media when you're doing this type of stuff. So we got 7 eggs right there. A lot of times we're thinking about social media, but we're trying to keep up with these people, and you don't realize that they're actually living their lifestyle to entice you. Let me put this back. It's called marketing. It's called consumerism, and that is America's problem. While we do have a money issue, of course, it's inevitable that we have a money issue in this country. We also have a spending issue, myself included. We are spending way too much money. Pepper. We're spending way too much money on unnecessary things. You do not need to get your nails done every 2 weeks. Baby, get some press-ons. You do not need to go, well, you probably should still go get a pedicure once a month if you can afford it. If you can't, do it at home. They even got press-on toenails, y'all. Come on, let's get with the times, okay? They got press-on toenails so that you can still look like $1,000,000 without spending $1,000,000. I know a lot of my friends, they still live at home with their mom and dad. And they almost, I'm 35. Well, I'll be 35. I'm 34. There's a lot of people that I know that's living at home. I live at home, but I live at home with my man. He takes care of me. So, it's just really important to think about different ways that we can save money. Um, and sometimes you can do it without having to work 2 and 3 jobs. Sometimes there's no point in living life if you can't live it. And while I understand some people will say, go hard and work 7 days a week, I don't really believe in that because I believe you do have to have a work-life balance. You literally could die at any moment, and you do not want to say, oh, I took about 80 hours overtime. You're tripping. You're tripping. All right, so now we got our pan right here. I hope y'all can see this real good. I don't have the ability to use flash. Do not look at them dishes over there, y'all. I have to do that. I just got off work, and I figured I'd make a little bit of breakfast for my husband when he goes to work tomorrow morning. So hopefully it's no shells in these eggs, baby, because the girl is famous for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour this in here, and I'm gonna take my biscuit mix, and I'm going to put dollops of this in my biscuit mix. And this is just gonna help to bulk up the meal. I'm really big on bulking up meals. I get a bag of potatoes, I throw a potato, I will throw some beans into a dish. It adds fiber, it adds extra nutrients. Y'all, we living in times now where you can get sick very easily. So I think that that's one thing that have saved it. We haven't really got sick since before I had the baby because we don't really eat out. So we're eating pretty healthy. We're still eating salads and stuff like that. And also, I don't hear nothing about people saying that you cannot eat healthy on a budget because that's absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. We was living on one income, 3 people with a formula fed baby. Okay, that's expensive. His formula costs $50 a can, and we still managed to eat pretty healthy. Now, so there were some nights we had to do pasta, we do eat rice and stuff like that, but it wasn't like a bunch of processed food. Okay. Excuse me. And I'm not coughing on my food. Okay, now we're going to just sprinkle this sausage on. No rhyme or reason, but make sure you got a little piece of meat in every bite. Okay. What's some other ways that we can save money? I think it really has a lot to do with you have to look at. I think for a lot of us, especially us, those of us who are relatively young, uh, Uber Eats is a big, big thorn in the side, and I think that with this generation doesn't really like to do a whole lot of cooking unless it's some nasty TikTok dish with a whole bunch of calories. Ain't nobody got time for that. Cook at home, eat at home, save your money. What else? Let me check on my rice because I'm making my husband a burrito bowl for his dinner. I think I burped it. And I think my baby waking up. I hear him talking. Chunkins, is that you? All right, y'all, I got some nice fluffy rice. I'm going to throw this into to my husband's lunch. He's going to do a burrito bowl, Chipotle style. Okay, so I'm going to add some cheese to this, throw foil on it, and bake it at 385 for about 25 minutes, just till this is done. And then I'll come out and I'll show you guys what it looks like, okay? I'll be back.